Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I know it has been a while. Yeah, I'm closing my WhatsApp and Telegram so I don't get notifications. Yeah, it's been a while, right? Working on a lot of things in the background, and yep, let's look at the market. Bitcoin got to as high as 67k. I'm sure I'll check back again. Ethereum is over $4,000. Binance Coin got about 500. And the total number of cryptocurrencies we have is over 12,000, almost 13,000. And the entire crypto market has gone up to $2 trillion. Now let's look at the Bitcoin chart and see where we can take profits from, because something you need to realize is that there is something called cashing out. Yep. And you need to know how to cash out of Bitcoin. So let's look at the chart and see our cash out strategy. Now, whenever Bitcoin hits an all-time high, it will surely go down. So I predict the price of Bitcoin to fall down to 57k. Yeah, to fall down to 60, right? So the buy orders will be 60, 58, and 56, right? So we're gonna have, let me do that quickly. So we're gonna have a price correction down to this level before we pick back up to an all-time high of $100,000 per coin. Now, of course, no one can accurately predict the market, right? It could start from here, maybe somewhere around 70,000. I have a short order at 70,000. It could come this way, right, and move this way back up, right? But that's usually the cycle. That's how it's going to move. So either ways, I have my buy orders around here, right, around 58,000, 56,000, and worst case 52,000. That's a prediction, and that's how it's going to happen. You know why? Because there's something called take profits. People always want to take profits. People should take profits. A profit that has not been taken has not been made, right? So expect a little crash, either 10 to 20% crash in the market for a nice correction, because if that doesn't happen, it's going to be way difficult for we to hit $100,000. Let's look at the news. So Haglex records a daily trading volume of $67,000. So what does that mean? Now, Haglex, of course, have been making trends around the world, right? This is the 24-hour trading volume that we're talking about. It got to as high as 69,000. It has reduced a little bit. It got to as high as $69,000 24-hour volume, right? So my prediction is for Haglex to hit $100 per coin in a year or two. So that's my prediction. So if we don't have, you should get some Haggle coin. In some other news, Bitcoin futures ETF hits $1 billion. Right. So ETF has been the talk of the town, right? ETF just stands for Exchange Traded Funds. It's just a way of getting new, fresh investors. Should I say credited investors into the Bitcoin and crypto market, right? So that is part of the reasons why the price has been shooting up. And in another news about Facebook, Facebook, rolled out a cryptocurrency platform. I think that was last year. I can't remember the exact year though. And then the government fought against it, and SEC they said, "Hey, bro, you're too big. You can't have your own cryptocurrency, else you're going to be the biggest bank in the whole world." And then they were stopped. But the DM team, which is the name of the wallet stroke platform, stroke crypto for Facebook. Okay, let's just read. In response to a letter from the US calling on Facebook to halt its stablecoin and crypto wallets project, DM, which is the name of the stablecoin and the crypto wallets, stated that it is not Facebook. We are an independent organization. That is really really funny. This is like your child, right? Coming back home and he said, "Hey, I'm not your child anymore, right? I am a full-grown adult right now." Hey, we all know the facts. We all know the facts. I gave birth to you. I'm your mother, right? I gave birth to you. Now, when I say I'm a mother, that doesn't mean I'm a transgender. I'm just talking as though I'm the mother. Okay? We are an independent organization, and DM is not Facebook. We are an independent organization, and Facebook's Novi is just one of more than 2 dozen members of the DM organization association. Novice pilots with Paxos is unrelated to DM. That's just funny and smart at the same time. Moving on, ARK Invest founder Katie Wood passed on buying the first Bitcoin futures ETF, right? So ETF just opened the floodgates uh, to big investors to come into the crypto space and get some Bitcoin, right? And of course we're seeing the ripple effect, and the prices have been shooting through the roof. So I'm reading a quote here. No, we did not invest. We're looking at this carefully. There are some tax ramifications we would like to understand more having to do with Contago. Well, the main point is, personally, right, I usually do the opposite of what these guys are saying. So if they tell you they are not invest, I have to invest, because that's just how it works. Breaking: 2.2 trillion asset manager Pimco plans to buy more Bitcoin. Now, the more here means he has already bought Bitcoin, and he wishes to buy more. Right. So I was talking to some set of people yesterday. I said part of the reasons why the rich keep getting richer is because they are doing what the poor people are not doing. Now, you see, let me go back to the charts. Several weeks ago, when the price of Bitcoin tanked from this point to this point, a lot of people sold their crypto, a lot of people sold their Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, I was holding some crypto for a lot of persons. And they said, "Hey, Sam, the price might keep going down, the price might keep going down, the price might keep going down. Hey, you got to sell it off. What if it doesn't go down?" And I said, "Hey, get some fresh money and buy the dip." And then this particular guy, he said, "No, no, what if it keeps going down?" And I was like, "Hey, it might go down a little bit, but that is how people make the money, because you buy the dip." And of course, he didn't. And then the price came back up, went down, came back up, went down a little bit, right, lower than how it was here, and then boom, all-time high. That is how it is. The cycle never ends. It continues over and over. The same thing is going to happen. The price is going to crash. When the price crashes, those who don't have full knowledge, who don't get guided, are going to sell off their crypto, and then the rich buys the crypto, and then boom, comes back up. Same cycle. I don't have to go through the news because it will repeat itself, right? Moving on. Bitcoin briefly flipping Swiss franc after rally to new all-time high. Swiss franc is a cryptocurrency. Is a currency. The crypto assets market capitalization overtook the Russian ruble. Anyways, in February, after a major announcement from a car manufacturer, Tesla. After hitting a new all-time high price approaching $67,000 earlier on Wednesday, the market capitalization of Bitcoin briefly surpassed the market cap of Swiss franc. Now, I did a video. You should watch. All right, so I did a video back in July, right, when Bitcoin was just $29,000. I did a video back then explaining why Bitcoin will hit. At first it was 100,000, then I had to change it to $500,000, right? You should watch this video. You might see it popping at the top right or left corner of this video. Please do make sure you watch it, but just in case it doesn't pop out, just search for this keyword. This is why Bitcoin will hit $500,000, or you write Bitcoin Samuel Joseph or Bitcoin on Psalm 6, you're going to get the video out. Now make sure you watch that video. Right, what was I even saying before I got back there? Yeah, was I? Yeah, I was talking about the Swiss news, right? When the market crashed, right, of course, Bitcoin went down and then now it's back up. Is now bigger than the currency of it's now bigger than Russian ruble, right? Now, what I'm trying to say is this. In this video, I explained the position that Bitcoin was, right, in terms of global market capitalization, and what will happen when Bitcoin hits. Yeah, this is okay. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, this. Wait. Yeah, this is it. This is the point where I explain what will happen when Bitcoin hits $11 trillion. And make sure you watch that video. You understand more of that news. Now, Chinese e-commerce giant JD.com drops NFT series on its own blockchain. That means they have their own blockchain. So NFT has been making wave. There are people around the world that are cashing out big time through NFTs, right? These are those digital arts that sit on the blockchain, right? So if you're an artist, you create art, right, or you sell art, make sure you visit any of these NFT platforms such as OpenSea, and start making some money for yourself. Now, of course, check the description of this video. You'll see a link to help you get started with OpenSea. Now, Grayscale parent company expands GBTC purchase allocation to $1 billion, right? So don't bother about the news. What they're just trying to say is big companies, the big guys, rich guys out there are buying crypto. What are you doing? Are you buying? Tell me what you think about the updates today. Like I said, I expect the price of Bitcoin to crash a little bit down to 52,000 or 59,000, and then before it goes back to 100. Now, tell me what you think about this prediction, and of course, feel free to drop your price prediction in the comment section below. And of course, subscribe to the channel and like the video so others can see it. See ya.